Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Young Enterprise Scotland Company Programme Celebration and National Finalist Announcement. My name, for those who don't know me, is Fraser Morrison, and I'm the Company Programmes and Digital Delivery Manager here at Young Enterprise Scotland. And I'm delighted to be joined this evening by hundreds and hundreds of viewers all across the country, desperate to find out what 17 teams are going to be following us on to the Scottish finals on the 1st of June to compete for the Scottish Company of the Year. Now, that team will go on to represent Scotland at the UK finals on the 15th and 16th of June, virtually down in London, and have the opportunity to then go on and represent the UK at the European finals this year, held in virtual Lithuania. So good luck to all the teams that are competing this evening. But before we get there to the announcements, we've got a little few extras to share with you first. Now, I know exactly how you're feeling this evening, sitting there waiting to find out if you are the ones who are going to represent your school at the Scottish finals. Because 7 years ago, I was in the exact same position as you, sitting at the Albert Halls in Stirling at the Forth Valley Regional Finals when I was competing with my company, Pandora's Box. Now, I've certainly learned many lessons since taking part in Young Enterprise all those years ago as an alumni now, back working with the organisation to help run this programme. But what a year it's been. And it's really important that we take recognition of the fact that you are 48 teams who have made it all this way to the regional final element, have created and run amazingly successful businesses in the middle of a global pandemic, covered by school lockdowns, restrictions, not being able to meet with your team to create your products, and yet here you are, having submitted a 10-page report, a 4-minute presentation, and sent us in interviews. Now, in our usual year, you would all be taking part in regional finals in 17 locations across the country, working with teams to work out who is going to represent your region. Now, this year, because of COVID, things are working a little bit differently. When you submitted all of your evidence to get sent to us at Young Enterprise Scotland, and we judged with a panel of 15 judges, all 48 teams. Tonight, the top 17 teams from all across the country, regardless of where you're based, are going to go on to compete at the Scottish finals. Now, I am delighted in just a moment to bring into the room with me two of those judges, Lynn and Kirsten. Now, Lynn and Kirsten both work at Young Enterprise Scotland as enterprise education experts, but they are also entrepreneurs in their own right. So I'd like to welcome Lynn and Kirsten into the room to join me. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Kirsten.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us virtually all across the country. We're all sitting in our homes just now, so it's great to be able to connect this way. And I've just got a couple of questions just for everyone to understand a little bit more about the process and kind of what was involved. So, did you guys enjoy judging the process this year?
Absolutely. Do you know, actually, one of the things that I absolutely love about judging the company programme is the way that people can really show you the journey that they've been on. And the thing that really makes me smile when I'm judging or looking at all the information that's been sent in is those teams that just really managed to pinpoint all the things that went wrong along the journey. That just brightens up my day, because sometimes it's easy for us to say, our business is so great and our product's great, and none of us fell out and everything was great. But see, when you find out the real nitty gritty of what went on and how everybody learned from that, that is what I really like. That's what I really loved about it.
And what are some of the key things that stood out from you from all the submissions that you judged that really impressed you?
Yeah, I absolutely loved being involved in the judging, and for all the reasons that Kirsten said. But I was so impressed, I don't think I could narrow down everything that I was impressed by, and I'm sure I speak on behalf of all the judges. The fact that all the teams were able to adapt during the last year with all the restrictions that were in place, how they communicated through online video chats, all the things that they wouldn't have had to even consider before. Not only were they creating a business idea, but they were continuing to adapt business model with all the different restrictions, and kept growing and developing and got to the final stage. The fact that they managed to submit such a high standard of reports and presentations, that was beyond impressive. That was absolutely fantastic. The resilience really shone through, and also the digital skills that have been learned along the way. A big thing that we see as part of the company programme journey is all the learning, all the challenges, all the sort of mistakes, that we call learnings. It's so important. It's a vital part of the journey. And the digital skills were absolutely amazing. Those presentations were fantastic standards, better than some I've seen at the boardroom level. And you really managed to feel the energy and the enthusiasm behind all the fantastic work that they've done. And that's a hard thing to do online. We've all experienced that. So really impressed, really inspired.
And what's one of the things that's really stuck with you, both as you've been judging, and I know there's a lot of submissions, so it's a lot to take in, but is there anything that's really stuck with you as kind of the key learnings?
I think for me, it was how well they articulated their challenges and learnings and really managed to tell the story behind their journey. I thought that was fantastic. And being so honest and open about how challenging it was, that really showed character and strength as well. And that really stuck with me. It's a really honest account of what was we can all agree on was a difficult journey given the restrictions. And just as I mentioned before, the fact that they continued, for those teams that maybe finished with fewer members than they started with, that's realistic. And everyone has been successful in their own right, even if they don't make it to the finals. The fact that you've continued with your journey has been amazing.
And I think another thing is that the experiences that we read about and that we heard about from all the different teams, that's not just experiences that you get from an exercise a project that you're doing at school. They were real life experiences that all of us were going through the last year, having to scrap ideas, being disappointed, not being able to do things that we planned. So I think that's really setting everyone who joined in up really well for a lot of realities that are going on. And it would have been so easy just to say, well, we couldn't really do it because of the pandemic. And there was just so many teams that either used the pandemic to their advantage or, turned everything around, to make a success of it and just didn't let it get in their way. And I just thought that was brilliant because not everybody managed to do that in the professional world at all. Well done.
Absolutely. Now, Kirsten, you were actually one of the judging panel last year for the Scottish finals. So I wonder, now, hopefully nobody's listening, but how did this year's teams compare with last year's national finalists?
I was actually expecting that there would be more of a difference because obviously the last year, although, we were kind of slightly in the pandemic last year, there was a lot more opportunity. But as I just said there, I really felt that the standard was really high and really impressive because that I felt as if a lot of the entries that I read, pupils were actually really getting their teeth into being resilient and creating something despite the challenges in front of them. And you're maybe watching now, but one of the ones that really sticks in my mind is there was a huge big team that had began, and the report was called Last Man Standing, and it was one person left at the end doing all the work themselves and still submitting it in. And I just thought, brilliant. It's just so good to see people just getting over those hurdles and just rolling their sleeves up and getting on with it.
Absolutely. Now we've got 48 teams worth of students sitting nervously across the country just now, desperate to find out who is going to be the 17 finalists. But I just wonder, before you guys have to go, do you have any final words you want to share to those students who are sitting listening just now?
It's easy for us to say sitting here, it's not the winning that counts, it's the taking part. But in all honesty, let's face it, you're doing this because that you're wanting to go into, future careers, or you're wanting to up your skills for employment. And at the end of the day, it's not although it'd be nice, it's not winning a competition that's going to get you there. It's your own resilience and your own passion and your own experiences and learning. So if you don't get through to the next stage, big deal, something else will come up. So just stick in there.
Yeah, absolutely. And you might not get through to the next stage for this competition, but you've all worked really hard and created fantastic ideas. So I would encourage you all to continue on that journey, keep developing, keep networking, keep coming up with ideas and meeting new people and learning by doing, because this is just the start. And remember, a lot of really successful entrepreneurs, they don't always win at every stage. There's many successful companies and individuals that were turned away at big competitions and Dragon's Den, but they've still, they've continued. You've shown that resilience during this last year, and you're going to keep building on it. And I'm just really excited to see what you all do next.
Well, thank you so much, Lynn, Kirsten, and the rest of the judges who gave up their time over the last fortnight to judge all 48 submissions very comprehensively. And thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you. All right. Well, now it is time to move on. So, as taking part in the company programme, you are all now members of a very exclusive club. You're members of the Alumni Network. Now, as an alumni of company programme, you are joining hundreds of thousands of people worldwide who have taken part in the company programme across all nations. Now, I've got a very short little clip to just introduce to you the network that you're just about to become a part of.
It's a European and global network of young people who want to connect and grow and basically make this world a better and more inclusive place.
I learned that no matter where you're from or who you are, you can become anything you want to be.
And so many experiences come together, and it absolutely doesn't matter from where you are, but it just matters what's in your mind, and that's why I love JA Alumni.
I really felt like this set of activity and how we evolved in JEA programs was something I really liked, and I wanted to keep going doing those activities.
You really learn to step out of your comfort zone, and you really get the chance to try out so many new things you wouldn't do otherwise.
You can find friends for life, and you get so many impulses that can change your life.
Those alumni are far more than colleagues. They have become real friends. I couldn't be happier being part of this crazy and amazing alumni family.
A creative platform to engage and to grow, because that's what we do. In this network, we grow.
Ich bin Ragnar aus Deutschland.
Ich bin Ines.
Mein Name ist Liana.
Mitt navn er Freis Omgunsen.
Ich bin Marco aus München.
Ich bin Vivian Wisoki.
Jsem Katka z České republiky.
Je suis Antoine Schweden.
Ich bin Michi aus München.
Ich bin Johanna aus der Schweiz.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us. Join us.
Join us.
So I am delighted to be welcomed by two of our most recent alumni. I'm going to be joined very shortly by Hope and Kirsten. Now, Hope and Kirsten actually joined the programme last year at Stirling High School in Forth Valley and went on to win their region. They had the very last in-person final before lockdown striked. And then they actually went on to win the Scottish finals and represent Scotland at the UK finals last year. So I'm delighted to welcome Hope and Kirsten from Timescape. Hello.
Hi.
Hope. Hi, Kirsten. How are you both doing?
Good, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Before we announce our 17 pounds, we're just prolonging the agony a little bit longer. But for those who don't know, who didn't join us for our launch back in September, can you tell us a little bit about your company, Timescape, and what you got up to?
Of course. So we created Timescape, which was a conservation-themed escape room where our ethics were purely based on sustainability and education. So we use sustainability as a ground base to basically launch teaching people of all generations about climate change, animal endangerment, plastic pollution, that kind of stuff, in a really fun and engaging puzzle game, which was quite unique because it was kind of a mix between a product and a service. It was quite fun to get your teeth into. So yeah, so that's what we created for our Timescape.
And I can attest it was great fun because I went to Stirling High School to have a go at one of the initial prototypes. So something that an experience that will stay with me for a long time. I think we had been a pretty good time, I think, from memory. But we'll not go into that. So I've got a quick question for you. So looking back now, 1 year later, 12 months along the line, global pandemic under the belt, looking back on your young enterprise experience, what are some of the key things you take away now, having had time to reflect and look back, that you might not have realised when you were right in the middle of submitting all your evidence for the regional finals?
I think that one thing probably all of us didn't realise was just the amount of knowledge and skills we'd gained and improved on during the company programme. I know for myself, I got a lot of business knowledge out of it, and I'm now studying business at university. So that's obviously such a good thing to have under your belt, because you've seen a real life business working and all the runnings behind it. And also just all the skills that you have in everyday life that you can improve on. I know for all of us, we improved on our teamwork skills and our communication. Even stuff like time management and working with deadlines is always going to come about in life, and you're always going to have to deal with them. So I think just getting that push to be able to work with them has been so helpful.
And a year on down the line, Kirsten, not only are you now studying business at university, but you also now volunteer as well, don't you, on the Forth Valley local area team? So it's a great opportunity. So any people sitting out there who have loved your YE experience so much and you want to get involved in alumni and you want to give back, I'm sure our local area teams across the country would be delighted for you to get involved a little bit more. But now, obviously, people here who are going to be going on to the Scottish finals might be a little bit nervous about competing in a virtual event, which is going to have a bit more live interaction than they have got done to get to this stage. Now, obviously, you are one of the very first teams that took part in a fully virtual event, having to submit and meet with our panel of judges and do your presentations online and submit your reports. So I just wonder if you've got any top tips for the teams who are about to go forward to compete in June as they finally prepare.
Of course, it was a completely surreal experience for us going from physical to completely virtual. But yeah, I think the kind of advice we would give is always put your best work forward. Anything that you make and you put 100% in, you will be proud of, and you'll know that all the stuff you can stand by it no matter what. I'd also say be presentable, speak your best, put your best self forward, because at the end of the day, you are your brand and you are what the judges are seeing. So you need to put forward everything you can to sell your brand to them. I would also say it's been a tough year. So really, you just want to show off your work. You want to show off the hard work you've put in. So honestly, don't be afraid to show the judges and tell them exactly what you've done and how you've got there. But at the end of the day, it's a fun experience and it's really memorable. So what you want to do is have fun. It's really fun and it shouldn't be scary at all. It's a fun experience and you'll take it away, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
And the judging panel wasn't too scary, was it? Not too scary?
Not too bad.
And actually, Kirsten, I'm delighted as the financial director for Timescape that you're actually joining the judging panel this year. So you'll be one of our 7 national finalists. So all those teams who are sitting watching tonight who are going to go forward, you'll be meeting Kirsten via Zoom very shortly on the 1st of June for your interviews. So thanks so much for doing that, Kirsten. And one last question for you both before I let you disappear. What does it mean to you both now to be an alumni of the programme and kind of join this network? And why should people sign up?
Well, I think a great thing to have from being an alumni is getting all these business connections that will further you forward. I know I've sent Fraser probably countless emails since leaving the company programme, but it's great to just have these people that you can connect with and share your stories with and hear their stories, and that will help you in your careers. And on top of that, there's so many opportunities you get along with being an alumni. For example, me joining this and me becoming the judge for the finals, I think that's just a new experience that you wouldn't get elsewhere. So it's a great thing to have.
No, that's excellent. And I want every student who's out there just now to get their phones out if you're not on them already. And because at the moment, in just a few seconds, a link is going to pop up at the bottom of the screen, almost as if by magic. There we go. So everyone needs to get their phones, type in this link below. It's bit.ly /YesAlumni21. If you want to join the Alumni Network and be part of all these amazing opportunities to take part in events both here in Scotland, across Europe and worldwide, get to hear from some fantastic entrepreneurs, get that support network, you need to sign up. So the way you sign up is you put that wonderful little short address into any good web browser or your phone, and sign up. All we need is your name and your email address, and we will email you directly with more information about how to get involved over the coming months and join part of this network that we're really starting to grow in Scotland and linking in with all of our European friends and partners all across the different countries. So, Kirsten, Hope, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations once again on a fabulous company that won last year. And I will hopefully see you guys soon.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you. See you later. All right. So it's the point you have all been waiting for. It is time to announce the 17 teams who will go on to compete at the Scottish Company of the Year on the 1st of June 2021. Now, how this is going to work is very shortly, you're about to see 17 videos created by these 17 finalists. So you'll see the announcement, and then each team have been asked to prepare up to 60 seconds just to introduce them and their company a little bit better. Now, I must say this clear, they're in no particular order. They have been put into a random name generator at 9 o'clock this morning to determine the order in which they are being presented this evening. So sit back, relax, good luck, and I'll see you at the end.
Hi, my name is Soraya. I'm the Managing Director of Be Natural.
Hi, I'm Morgan McKinnon and I'm the Finance Director.
Hi, my name's Caitlin and I'm part of the social media team at Be Natural.
My name's Vinny and I'm part of the sales team.
I'm Antonia Morris and I was part of the operations team.
Hi, my name is Iona and I'm part of the sales team.
Hi, my name is Hamish Downs and I'm part of the operations team from Be Natural.
Hi, my name is Katie and I am part of Be Natural social media team.
My name is Maria Thompson and I am part of the operations team.
My name is Aidan Brown and I work in the marketing section of Be Natural.
My name is Alana O'Shea and I was part of operations for the Young Enterprise.
To summarise my experience of Young Enterprise in one word, I would say it was
informative, engaging,
insightful,
beneficial,
fun,
exhilarating,
interesting,
and progressive,
fulfilling,
engaging,
stimulating.
Hi, I'm Andrew Leach from one of the enterprises in Shetland called Cuttons. We make little slate plant markers which you stick into the ground, which tell you what kind of plant you have and where it is so you don't forget. At Cuttons, we're really lucky because we were able to get our markers to the shops before Christmas, therefore making sales. Also, at Cuttons, we are environmentally friendly, and this is important to us. We did this by using recycled materials such as slate from our own gardens and rope collected from beaches around Shetland to tie our slates into bundles. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Max, Managing Director at Bonnie Boards. Bonnie Boards is a student company set up by 4 colleagues and myself. Our main aim was and continues to be to provide customers with a sustainable and high quality board, an essential element in any kitchen. We decided on a Scottish theme for our product, hence the name Bonnie Boards, as we saw a gap in the market for an affordable board and we also felt we could undercut competitors. Our boards allowed for personalisation, which meant they could serve as a gift as well as a personal purchase for customers. Our target market was generally those with a disposable income and over the age of 30, as upon market research we found that they are more likely to spend time in the kitchen during social events or just cooking in general. and we hope you're invested in our product idea as much as we were, and hope you're a customer soon at Bonnie Awards.
We are the Young Enterprise Group Rebound. Our mission is to spread happiness and joy to children and teens.
We sell a range of bouncy balls in different colours. They are great to play with for fun, to distress or to fidget with.
We use social media, notices and posters that were specific with our brand colours to help market our product.
We did our bouncy balls as a collection, so customers would spend more money to collect them all, especially the golden bouncy balls, as we branded them rare, to make them seem luxurious and unique, to intrigue customers to buy them.
We ran 2 competitions, one for our regular bouncy balls and one for our rare bouncy balls. To enter, you have to send us a video doing a trick with our balls to have a chance at winning a prize.
This allowed us to charge a higher price because it added value and customers knew that there was a chance of winning a prize and therefore were more willing to pay.
Our marketing strategy was very effective. As our sales rose rapidly, we became the nucleus of our skills and we sold our twice. We were also very profitable and this enabled us to save on advertising because our products became well known.
and we continue to push through. Our company prides ourselves in our environmentally friendly products, which are our scented candles, shaped wax melts, and personalisable frames. We've made many purchases to keep our orders coming, which has made us lose quite a lot of money, but we've become able to manage it now. During weekends and holidays, it has been tough to see each other, so we have kept in touch about our decisions and purchases via our WhatsApp group chat. Because of coronavirus, it has been difficult to meet up easily out with school, so that slowed down passing each other equipment. Thankfully, we did have time in school to give each other products to give to other customers or other supplies to make more of our items.
I am Lara and I am Managing Director of Lunar Young Enterprise team. Our business created gift sets which are perfect for every night in. We had the movie night box, which is perfect for that cosy night in, and we had the local luxuries, which is perfect for the warm cosy night by the fire. We created both these products in order to put a smile on people's faces.
I am Ellis and I've been the Finance Director for Lunar. My role has been important to the company as I was the one to ensure that we always had a steady cash flow, so we had money coming in and out of the business, but the money coming in we used to purchase more products so we can meet our sales budgets.
I'm Kira and I am the Creative Director for Lunar. My role was important in helping us create a successful company because I helped to design products. I designed our stalls from the Christmas market to give our customers a good impression, and I also designed our logo.
I'm Olivia and I'm the Marketing Director for Lunar. My role was important to the company as I had to decide what went on our social media pages, how to promote our products in different ways, and how to increase the amount of customers we were bringing in online.
Hello, this is Outplay, and we cannot wait to tell you a bit about ourselves and our product.
Our package is
rock solid.
Our package includes all the things you need to become an expert, professional guitar player.
During our venture into the business world, we went through a long and arduous journey to get to where we are now. We developed many different skills, including team building and management skills. Designing and creating our product was not without its issues, as it took time to create a product that fit all of our interests collectively.
We started a social media page where we posted various different ideas from inspirational guitarists to tutorial videos. We did this to promote our product and introduce it to new guitarists.
are Townsend.
We make our own hand-poured, eco-friendly soy wax melts.
We use neutral colours and natural coloured bars to ensure our wax melts have a place in every home.
We decided on the name 10 Cent as there are 10 members of our team. We each chose a cent special to us.
Each individual bar is priced at £3 or can be purchased as part of our selection box. You can pick 4 cents for just £10. We also sell wax burners for £5. Our young enterprise journey has been a bit of a whirlwind, full of fun, excitement and lots of stress. We never imagined we would be working weekends and after school to fulfil massive orders.
It was a bit overwhelming, but by working together as a team, we have now found our own production jobs and things are running a bit more smoothly.
We are Townsend.
Hello, thank you very much for taking the time. My name is Lukas Ehrlich. I'm the Marketing and Managing Director of StoonSocks, and today I would like to introduce you to our company. So, we are a team of 5 pupils, all living in the same boarding house in Gordonson, in Bruce House, and we do ethnical fashion. Ethnical fashion means looking after environmentally friendly products, looking after good working conditions. And I think our motto summarizes our idea pretty well. No compromises, no excuses. We don't want our customers to make compromises at all. We want to provide them with everything so they don't have to choose between good working conditions and a fair price or a good quality. And if we do this, we don't have to make excuses. So this is the main idea behind StoonSocks. We are pupils from all over the world. We have all different nationalities. And yeah, thank you very much for listening. Bye.
We are from Above Cloud 9, Hamilton Grammar's Young Enterprise team for this year. I'm the Managing Director Sophie.
And I'm the Deputy Director Neve.
We sell these mental health mason jars which are also reusable, and we try and promote a positive mental health attitude within our school and our local area.
We thought we'd do this as we know that now is a time where you can feel quite low, so we filled the jar with things such as sweets and a small hot chocolate in order for you to have a pamper night and boost your mental health.
What should we do for our product?
We make and sell products from recycled wood.
It's a good idea, but wouldn't it be inconvenient to try and source wood right now?
What about an online PDF document about surviving lockdown?
If people really want to pay money for an online product, it just doesn't seem very profitable.
I know, what about a nice smelling hand sanitizer?
That's a great idea. I don't know, but I think the hand sanitizer at school right now smells horrible.
That's true. It makes me not want to use it, and I'm sure other people feel the same way.
I definitely think it's relevant due to the pandemic as well, as frequent sanitation is key to keeping others safe.
We should try and find a local supplier.
I'm safe. They're a local Aberdeen business that offer a wide range of scented sanitizers and they do wholesale.
It says on their website that they use isopropyl alcohol instead of ethanol.
What's that mean?
It means that the hand sanitizer is kind to the skin and won't dry out our hands and make them crack like most other hand sanitizers.
That's awesome, because it means we have a unique selling point to encourage others to buy from us.
These look so nice and fresh. I bet it smells amazing.
We could call our company simply the Zest because these sanitizers look like the best.
So this is a product here. It's called the Rona key. It's basically used to open doors, use buttons for lifts or keypads at bank machines. It was just basically to reduce the contact from people to other everyday objects, just to limit the spread of the virus, just to do our part.
We don't keep any of the profits. All the profits that are made go to charity. Chaz and Sammy are the 2 charities we go for. We had a vote at the start, and that's the 2 we was just stuck. So we used social media throughout, from start to finish. We used it for feedback, questionnaires, used it to understand who our customer was, understand who our target market was. It was just so we can get a real feel for who would be buying the product.
I'm Kieran Dunning and we are aficionado.
My name's Josh McLennan and we're from Bannockburn High.
I'm Paul Cooper and we're all 6th year students.
Hi, my name is James McKenzie and the product we make is stress balls.
My name is Tyler Law and we aim to help relieve stress through this tough time.
Our business, Planet Pots, is a sustainable business focused on raising awareness about environmental issues. We are doing this through selling products based on different issues, for example, global warming, plastic in the ocean, deforestation, and save the bees. Our products are handcrafted, painted plant pots with a different array of plants within them, ranging from spider plants to cactuses to pansies.
I think teamwork was one of our greatest assets as a team, and it allowed us right at the start and as well as throughout the project to be diplomatic, to work together and to discuss our issues and to work through them and agree unanimously on almost everything.
Overall, Young Enterprise was a fantastic experience for all members of our team. We've gained key skills such as teamwork and communication, and assure that whatever we want to do in the future, this experience will have been incredibly beneficial for us.
Hello, I'm Mia and I'm the Marketing and IT Director for Shetland Shermo. We're a young enterprise group from Bray High School with 9 people. We're community orientated, so all of our products have been locally sourced and done through local businesses. Our logo was designed by an artistic former Bray High School pupil, and the product that we made was a canvas bag. We chose this because we thought that it could be used by everybody, not just certain ages or genders, and through using different things for it such as books, shopping.
At Totes for Life, we strive to provide high-quality tote bags at a low price. Totes for Life is made up of 3 directors who all strive to provide a cost-effective solution to replace the plastic bags that pollute our planet. Totes for Life sells affordable, high-quality cotton tote bags that are fully customizable and long-lasting. To make our bags truly custom, we hand-design each bag with designs that are issued to us by our clients. We normally receive our reference images via email, but we also design our bags if the customer requests it. We have also had requests from other businesses to put their logos onto our cotton tote bags, and all of them have so far given us positive feedback. Thank you for listening.
What's this? My boy. Join the Zoinks live.
Zoinks.
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 Zoinks. Zoinks. Zoinks. The simple wire holder that will keep your desk decluttered and free from any tangled wires.
Well, there we have it, our 17 teams from across the country who will go on to compete at the Scottish Company of the Year Awards on the 1st of June to see who will represent Scotland at the UK finals later on in June. A huge congratulations to those 17 teams, but also to everybody else who didn't make the shortlist. A huge congratulations for getting this far. Young Enterprise Scotland's company programme is all about learning by doing and taking part in a learning experience. And that is something that all of you have successfully achieved. Now, before we finish up tonight, I would like to invite our Chief Executive, Jeff Lees, to say a few words. Jeff. Oh, the immortal words, Jeff. You're on mute.
There we go. We've gone through 44 minutes without any errors, and you asked me to get involved, Fraser, and there we go. We've managed 44 minutes and 33 seconds without a dog barking, a child crying, or any other disruption, so well done, everybody else. As Fraser said, it's all about learning by doing, and the old phrase that life is a journey and not a destination, it's very much true for all of the young people who have participated in the programme over the last 6 months or so. What I really enjoyed tonight was some of the hearing the stories from the young people who participated in the programme, and some of the words that were used to describe the experiences that the students have had over the course of the year is just absolutely wonderful to hear. I think one thing that we haven't mentioned tonight yet, Fraser, is the SCQF Level 6 qualification, which many of these students will also gain, which is Level 6. It's the equivalent of a higher, and this year will be recognised by UCAS, so these young people will be able to use that in their further or higher education careers. I personally thought, as always, the young people were absolutely amazing. The global reach of Young Enterprise Scotland, the alumni network that you refer to. Only the other day did I get a call from a Young Enterprise Scotland alumni who's now based with Microsoft in Switzerland, and he still remembers the product that he made at the school in Ayrshire. I'll not go to say how many years ago that was, but it was a significant amount of time ago. I think the students, the class of 2021 this year, apart from being an amazing bunch of people, they have a unique advantage over so many other people. The fact that they've managed to adapt, the resilience that they've shown, and the sheer numbers of young people who have managed to make it to this point in the journey is credit. So it's huge thanks to all the volunteers, and I know there's many volunteers from Shetland, and it's great to see Bray High School in that last 17, I think, the most northerly school in the United Kingdom, most northerly school in Scotland, which is actually closer to Bergen than we are in the office in Glasgow, so congratulations to them. So, and thank you to the volunteers. Thank you to the teachers who have given up so much time, effort and energy when so much stuff has been flying at them from all angles, and decisions made at such late stages in the day. Thank you very much to the YES team, particularly you, Fraser, Craig, who's sitting in the back office, the people who have acted as judges from our team. It's been a real learning by doing experience for Team Young Enterprise Scotland this year. And finally, just another big thanks to all of the finalists who have participated tonight, and a big congratulations to you all, and an even greater congratulations to the 17 teams which will reappear online, and I promise not to have the mute button switched on the 1st of June. So I'll hand back to you in the main office studio there, Fraser. Thank you very much indeed.
Thanks, Jeff. Well, there we have it. That is the end of our company programme celebration and national finalist announcement event. Once again, congratulations to everyone who took part, but in particular the 17 teams who will go on to compete on the 1st of June. So please make sure to tune in as our live event broadcast all the way from sunny Grangemouth on the 1st of June from our live TV studios. And we look forward to seeing you there. All the teams that have won tonight, I will be in touch very shortly with all your joining instructions and everything you need to do over the next couple of weeks. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'll see you all soon.